Moustache, probably, or well, perhaps an homage to the late Hulk Hogan. As we move, Martin, already towards the final race of the day, the A final of the men's 4. A race I think both you and I have been looking forward to.
Yeah, this is going to be a sensational race. Germany, Romania, Great Britain, USA, Australia, and closest to us, Spain. Stories in all these 4s. We'll try and tell some of those stories as they go down the course.
Here we have the crew from Germany, stroked by Maximilian Bröll, the strokeman from the Speyer Rowing Club in Berlin. You can see him with the physio tape on his shoulder, and right beside the Germans is the crew from Romania, with 2 double European champions in the stern of that crew. Here is probably the favourites, Martin, Great Britain.
Yeah, George Lackland in the stroke seat, won at Henley, Prince Albert Cup, just a few days ago. I don't know if they're the favourites. These guys from the States, such a powerful crew, and the very distinctive hairstyle of Sam Sullivan, the Bostonian in the 2 seats.
Yeah, he stroked the 8th last year in St. Catherine's, as we have in lane number 5, the green and gold from Australia.
The Rosellers aiming to upset the upper cart here and get in front of Britain and the USA.
And another Spanish 4 here in the A final, stroked by Eric Pastor and Jorge Knabe in the bow seat, the former lightweight. Ooh, quick start, Martin. The buzzer is on. A fast bow there from the Romanians in lane number 2. Great Britain also quick out of the blocks. But the powerhouse that is the crew from the United States of America, not far behind.
Yeah, I mean, the tension between Britain and America is so cool. But look at the Spanish started, stroked by Eric Pastor. This is the crew that won the juniors a few years back, the whole crew. Eric Pastor stopped rowing for 3 years. He's been open about the mental problems that he faced. Last August he started rowing again. The hardest part of the year for him has been coming back from 3 years without rowing. Well, Eric, it's fantastic to see you out there stroking the Spanish 4. They're the crew on the right of your picture, and they briefly led the race. They're certainly in a podium position in these early stages, Tim.
Yeah, great start by the Spanish, but we see in the centre lanes 3 and 4 now, the USA and Great Britain now starting to show their baubles out in front. And I have to say, Great Britain versus the United States of America, it's going to be a great tussle all the way down to the line. And let's not forget the Aussies, the green and gold, also hunting for a medal. Coming up to 500, Martin. Too close to call, but it looks
too
good.
Close. I call it for the Americans going through 500 metres first. Yeah, 1:25, lightning quick time, I think, through the first 500 metres for this boat, and we are going to be served up with a fantastic contest. The Australians still got work to do, the Spanish still up there, but the crew on the far side from Germany, it's nice to see them being so competitive, Tim.
Yeah, and this is not even the top crew from the German squad. That is the men's 8, but they did very well to make this a final, and they are showing themselves very well here in the second 500. But Great Britain push, and then the USA respond. The USA now narrowly leading the crew from Great Britain, just a couple of feet separating the top 2 crews.
And there's the USA crew. They look beautiful, they look smooth. It's interesting, these are the top USA athletes. They're coached by Sergio Espinoza, who runs the 3rd 3v8 at University of Washington. And, you know, they have really gone out. They won the Olympic title in the men's 4s, and now it seems they want to win the world title in the under-23 4s. Tim.
Yeah, and it's a lovely rhythm, Martin, being set there by Ryan Martin. It's a lovely flowy rhythm. The boat doesn't get checked that much at the front end, and they are pushing out to almost a canvas lead now ahead of Great Britain.
Yeah, the Californian's setting a great rhythm, but behind him he's got Wilson Morton from the Cal 2v8, the Golden Bear, and We hope that if you're watching this in America, that you are enjoying this, particularly Scott Franston, the coach of Cal, looking at his man there, just eking out on the British. And the British will have been going full gas. I think, you know, maybe they won't be put off. Will Fletcher, the Durham University lead coach, is so experienced. He is the man that is coaching this crew. They've got a couple of American students in the middle of that. Ocean James from Cal again, and the big man Isaac Durham from Brown University in the 3 seat. But America moving out, and they look so cool. Just look how long they are, Tim.
Yeah, and the Americans are at 34 strokes a minute compared to the 38 from GB. And they look at the power here coming off the end of the blade here. All the watts being delivered to the water so effectively.
Yeah, that's Lyle Donovan from Milton, Georgia. Sam Sullivan, we talked about him, from Boston, Massachusetts. Wilson Morden from Summit, New Jersey, and the Californian from Newport Beach, Ryan Martin, in the stroke seat. Nobody's going to touch them, are they?
No, well, it's the GB are going for a push right about now. We're approaching already at 1500, Martin. But look at the Spanish here, outside of the picture. But they have pushed on phenomenally in that third quarter. Silver medal position here.
A sensational row from the Spanish boat. You can see them on the right of your screen. Their bows are headed ahead of the Great Britain. This would be a sensation. And the Spanish, if they could find a sprint.
Quickest boats on the water, Martin, here. The Spanish, look at the rhythm there being set by Eric Pastor. Such a fluid, look at those catches. Very nice blade work from the Spanish here.
And Pablo Moreno behind him from Cal. Again, another Cal oarsman making things count in the middle of that boat. The Spanish are coming back on the Americans. We are just in the red, boys. 250 metres to go. They won the gold medal in the juniors. Can these 4 men, Jorge Nab, Juan Palomo, Pablo Moreno and Eric Pastor, win another gold medal?
41 strokes a minute, and Jorge Knabe looking to the Americans, but the Americans are responding to the charge from the Spanish. Less than half a boat length in it at the moment. USA still in gold medal position.
We are in the red, boys. USA are in gold medal position. The British are done. They are being overtaken by the Romanians, coming with a late charge. Could Great Britain be rowed out of a medal? The Spanish are there for silver. Britain are answering the Romanian charge. It's close for the silver and bronze medal. Clear water win by the Americans. It is Spain who take the silver from Romania. Great Britain do not take a medal. That is a surprise. The Australians are going to finish in 5th. Germany in 6th. What a race, Tim.
Oh, what a race, and what a sensational Spanish crew who really put the pressure on these Americans here. But the Americans kept their heads cool, and they got across the line first, just a little over 4 seconds outside of the World Championships best time for the USA. But sensational row by the Spanish. And Romania, late charge from them, sees them clinching the bronze medal ahead of Great Britain.
I didn't talk about Romania at all in that race. I feel quite guilty for doing that now. But Sergiu Anfimov, the 20-year-old, who raced here actually last year in the Poznan World Cup 3 in the Romanian 8. He really used that experience of this course to good effect, didn't he? USA, Spain and Romania, the 3 medalists.
Sensational row by the Americans, and they were absolutely delighted by that win. And you can see, well, we can see, these are the Spanish, I think, recovering, but very happy with that medal. And the outside of the picture, the Americans really chuffed, and thanking all the other competitors for a great race here. And
look at that lad. He has suffered. He has suffered since that 4-1 gold. He stopped rowing. He decided he'd start again, and he's back in this 4. Last August he started, and now he's got a world silver medal to add to his junior gold medal that he won a few years back in Plovdiv.
Yeah, Eric Pastor being so instrumental in providing Moreno, Palomino and Knabe with a fluid rhythm where they could just put in all the energy they have, and what a result for them.